What's up, guys? How we doing? Sorry, I just want to make sure my audio levels were good. Okay, 'cause I messed with a couple of settings. Nothing crazy, nothing important. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit though. We shouldn't be doing anything too loud today. So this is gonna be a very short stream. It's not gonna be one of my several hour streams. Basically, what we're doing today is we're going to be touring my OG world, my OG village. And actually, I'm in my first ever village that I built right now. This is where it all started. Probably one of these buildings was probably one of the first buildings I ever made in Lego Fortnite. It may not be the first, but it's one of the first. I might have built like one shack over there, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. Um, but yeah, so basically, my original village was all prefabs, as you can see. Nothing but prefabs, all walled in. The walls don't even look good. Like, I got things like mismatched, and there's not even spikes going all the way across. It's looking a little rough. I used to use the stairs, which I do still do that from time to time nowadays. All of my storage chests were all of these, like, you know, what do you call them? The dresser things? And wooden chests. Like, this is all I use. And I just used a bunch of shacks. I think I expanded on this shack a little bit. So a little bit of a custom build, maybe. Or actually, that might even be the original design. Is that the original design? Yeah, I think that's the original design. I might have just taken the flooring out or something. Yeah, never mind. That's all. That's all. That's not even built off of. I got my little garden on a hill here. You know, I've got seeds on one side, and I've got the product that the seeds come out of on another side. I got a cave right here. Didn't even know you could build a village that close to a cave. Very interesting. Oh, I've got flying on. I didn't have flying on originally in this village, but I did to get to where I needed to go. Just a little basic prefab for all of the beds. No decoration. Very mismatched corners. Like, look at this production facility. So bad. Well, that's this original village here. Now, let's go out here. Oh my goodness. That's bad. Let's go out here. And actually, I think that's the original. Okay. That's the first building I ever built. I left it here for that reason. I should probably take care of these spiders. So I left this here because this was my original. This was the first building that I ever made in Lego Fortnite. The first prefab I ever built was this right here. And that's why I left it here, because there used to be a big granite field back here, and that's where I started looting granite, and I built this here. This is the first shack I ever built. And actually, before we go any further, I'm going to sleep once the sun goes down, because we're going to be going into that village there, which is Pineapple's village. Pineapple's first village. So we're going to sleep when time comes, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into that village. I just don't want to like start and then end up having to sleep. The sun's going down any moment now, so bear with us. There's a lot of interesting things on this village, or on this world. It's not as crazy as all my other worlds, because obviously it was like my original. Hello, hi, how we doing? Alright, so now we're going to be going into Pineapple or Fawn's village. This is Fawn's original village. And you can see already, you know, this, you know, she puts a lot of time in her villages. And obviously because it's the original villages, lots of prefabs. But, you know, this is where she started learning as well. All of the tips and tricks. Come a long way for sure. You know, she even started doing some little decorations and stuff inside. She was already putting villagers in different beds, and look at all that. What a nice... I love this one. Oh my goodness. I love this house. It's so like, it's like open but not open, you know? I have to have her. I think she was working on a deck back here for the garden. It's one of the last things she was doing probably. I love the floor plan of this. This is so nice. I have to have her build one of those for me. And then this little thing. We're gonna have to come back and like build up on this village or on this world, huh? Such a nice little world. I think there's one more house that we haven't gone to, and then we go to my new village. Let me turn that down. And like I said, I don't anticipate many people joining because I know this is not a normal time to stream for me, but I kind of wanted to do this live as like a short live, so that way people can come back and like visit it later. I remember this. This is when they started like experimenting with like making like these little decorations. I think this is the first like actual like fully decorated house, if I'm not mistaken. It's our first fully decorated house, I believe. Nothing upstairs on this one. Very nice. And then, so it's kind of funny because this was way back before fast travel. This was back before flying machines were like really reliable. I think I built this after, obviously because this is like a newer trick. But I've come back in this world and kind of browsed around a little bit from time to time. But yeah, that's not original. But everything else is. But you can see, so traveling from this original village to the newer village that I made over here, these villages, actually I think that's my buddy's village. This was my second village that I made. But traveling back and forth was usually done on foot. So I actually built these towers as like a guide. No, come on, get rid of that mark. Sorry. I built these towers as a guide so that way you could walk from one to the other. We'll get to that. Don't worry. OG Lego Fortnite was so simple and fun. It was. Well, you can actually see in the distance there's actually another tower. I don't think you can see it from here, but there is. Somewhere up here. Yeah, you can see that tower right there. If you want to skip a few minutes in the video, if you're rewatching this, if you want to skip a few minutes, this is going to be a lot of walking for a little while. Feel free to skip ahead if you want to miss all the walking and like the traveling and fighting wolves with a pickaxe, which I don't like to do. Feel free to skip ahead probably like a few minutes, I would say. Probably like 2-3 minutes to get to our other base. Basically what we're doing is we're just following the path of the towers. Because I built these all the way along, and once you get to this one, you should be able to see the next one. It's just kind of a way so that way you don't lose your way. Because there was no compasses, there was none of that. So actually we can go up here. And then from here, where's the next one? Should be able to see the next one from here, right? I don't see it. It's somewhere this way, though. Why? I might have to turn off flying. I'm actually a little bummed about that, because he should have been able to see the next tower. Unless they changed render distance on everything. This is a nice little patch here. That's not my tower, though. That's a tower. So I've got that tower over there, and then this next one is over here. I wonder if I'm missing one from somewhere. Feels like there's so much destruction around here. Yeah, it goes from that tower to this one, I guess. I have jump pads and stuff. That was when I was exploring it before, but we're not going to use those this time. And then there's another tower off in the... See, that's why I was confused. I think I didn't build these towers perfectly because you didn't really know exactly, you know, where everything was. There's one more tower over there. Kind of a little zigzaggy, huh? Oops. from here. These are probably pretty easy to knock down, though. From here, it's going to be somewhere yonder that way. I have to go see my grandmother. Hope your streams go well. Hey, I appreciate it. Let me check my map. Yeah, we're still, like... I used to walk this. I used to walk this. I used to walk this to get from village to village. That's crazy. There's my next tower. Okay, maybe I lied. Maybe you'd have to skip like 5 minutes. Or more. I have to go on mute for a second. Sorry about that, guys. Had a quick phone call. All right. So now that we're at the end of these little, I guess you would call them towers, like little light towers, like signal towers. Um, we come up to the second village I ever made. It's gonna be light here soon, so we don't have to change anything. This is the second village I ever made, and this is when I started building like custom shops and stuff. Obviously, it's not very good, but it is a custom shop nonetheless, right? And then this is what we used to do when we need to get airplanes out of the sky, because they were a lot more buggy back in the day. So we used to go up here and build these really tall staircases. And then I was building like a rooftop farm and then a little thing to keep my grain mill dry. And then like big like work facilities. And I love this design still. But yeah, like you see, I used to use all of these until I started, until I started upgrading to like the higher level ones. Because I didn't go to the Frostlands for a while when I first started. So I was trying to learn the game, but I made this whole thing, and then I made like a connected, like little side piece here, and I was proud of this for the moment. I never finished it though because I couldn't figure out how to make this connection work. But it's like a whole like corner, connected corner. And yeah, all these villages are pretty much unfinished. None of them are level 10. This was only going on level 3, level 4. So, Knock, do you work? Also, what's up? What's up, Nightmare? This is all I do. This is all I do. I make maps um, and play games. So the cool part about these villages, I'm not going to show you that one over there because that's just my buddy's village. Um, it's somewhere yonder that way. It's just my buddy came into the server, and he was just kind of messing around. So there's really nothing exciting over there. Just kind of he threw some prefabs and stuff down. So we've got two ways to get over to. Come on. We made two ways to get over, and that is a bridge across the water. Because remember, this was before bus stations. I've only made $73 from Fortnite maps so far. I started in June. Yeah, no, it's a good start. Mine took. I want to say mine took like a year to really start pumping things in, or maybe longer. No, I think mine took. No, maybe mine was like 4 months. I don't make a lot though. I only make like maybe like 150, 200 a month, but it's not bad for for that. All right, so yeah, so we got that little bridge that goes all the way across into the dry valley, or I think it's up here, but I don't see it yet. Yeah, there it is. This is a monorail. This is back when monorails became really popular. I made my own monorail. One of them broke though. I'm not sure which one. I think it was on this track is the one that broke. So I think someone else was driving it and broke it. But I used to have a monorail that ran all the way across here. Otherwise, you could use that little bridge system over there that I was showing. So basically, I'm going to fly this so it doesn't take as long. This is how we used to travel to the Dry Valley. Like I said, air vehicles were far and few between in OG. And monorails were a big thing. But this is back when everything was really super buggy, so your sleep schedule is changing again. Yes, it is. But yeah, I definitely want to see some of your maps that you make. And if you ever want to build something together, let me know. I don't mind collabing and build something together as well. And then I think my village is like over there, I think. In one of those two little caverns over there. Otherwise, yeah, let's go over there. And yeah, this is how I traveled. Like this is the way. This was the way I traveled back in the day. I used to have to take these all the way across every time I wanted to travel back and forth. It was a pain. Now there's bus stations popping up. Yep, there's that little bridge I was talking about. And actually, yeah, over here is my village. And I didn't finish this one either, but I think this was my third village. You can see they're starting to get a little bit more custom now. Made like a little driveway into the garage. Still, I'm not a huge decorator, as you can tell. My other half does a lot of the decorating for like my villages and stuff. But this is when I really started experimenting with, different custom things, and like making things outside of prefabs. This might have started as a prefab, but I customized it and then I added on a bunch. Then I added like a connection to like the garage, so we got a nice big like garage slash workstation. And I like to open these up while I'm here, so we have like a nice open concept into the workstations. Candle lighting. A little tower for light beacon. That's for flying and grabbing aircraft. There's so many of those in old worlds. Cause that's how we used to get around. And what is this? This is not original. This is not original. I'm not sure exactly what this is, to be honest with you guys. I think this is somewhat original. One of my original, like, aircrafts. This is one of my original aircrafts, I think. Don't quote me on that, though. When they started doing the Mechanical Mayhem stuff and the channel systems and stuff. I think I need to bring you guys into one of my friends' worlds that I used to be on, and I have a lot more builds too. Oh, hello. Is there anything else over here? What is number 1? That's just a marking of the cave. There's no more villages over here, but we can take you guys full circle. You guys full circle on the monorail. What do you think? You guys can see how it kind of all loops together. That's such a long staircase. This just screams like old OG. This is actually the longest one. That one just goes to right there. This one goes all the way over. So let's travel down this. I think I have one monorail cart still on the monorail. And this is before channel systems. So this was all like, there was like 2 separate pieces that you had to like operate separately. But yeah, this was the long one. As you can see, we're already that far. And we're only maybe a little over halfway. Because this goes all the way over to like the grasslands over there. I could have stopped it right here, I guess, but... looking back, I thought there was so much on this world, before I came back into it. And looking back, there's really not much on here. But I spent a lot of time on this world. This was my OG world. Building these monorails and stuff. Okay, it doesn't look like I have any... I lied. I guess I don't have any carts left. They're all broken. If we searched on the ground, actually, we might be able to find one somewhere. But I don't really feel like searching right now. I'd have to run, like, this whole system. And that's where it comes full circle. Look at this. It's only connected by a staircase over here. That's crazy. Definitely no aesthetics to it. And this comes full circle to, I believe, right over there. Yeah, so her village is right there, and then mine is over by that cave, I think. Past that? Yeah, it's like right here. So that's how my OG world kind of comes full circle. And that's it, honestly. I think that's pretty much it. Did I start? I didn't even start. I didn't even go into the Frostlands on this world. My original world. And I thought I explored a lot on here. That's all I explored. That's my original world. I should come back on here and play a little more. Alright. That's my original world. Let's see what else we got. Let's check really quick and just see if there's anything else to look at. Like I said, it's gonna be a short stream today, but World 6. I don't know what that one is for. Let's check out World 6. I don't remember what that is. I don't know if you can hear me, Doc. If you can, let me know, but we're checking out some of my original worlds. I don't even know what this one is. Let me look here. Oh, I have like nothing on here. What was I doing here? This might have been... Oh, hang on. $540 away. I don't think this one's OG, guys. I don't think this one's OG. Am I allowed to turn on flying? So I might just fly over there. That's a little better. I think I know what this world is. I think I know what this world is. And I'm gonna confirm that here in just a minute. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so this world, guys... Before expert, so this is right before you guys met me, some of you guys. This is right before I started becoming really active on YouTube. With my expert mode series, this is my first series I kind of did on YouTube. This was my practice world for the expert world. So me and Pineapple, me and Fawn came on like a couple days before or the day before, and we practiced um in like with like the hardest settings for expert mode. This was at our expert mode practice world. We didn't do much on it because it was kind of just like practicing for the expert mode, and yeah, that's what this is. I'm not going to go too much into that because it's not OG. It's definitely not OG. But we can rename that one. Expert mode practice, so I know what it is. This one, I think, was the second world that we really did together. World 1 is original. Community server, expert. This is just a sandbox world. My solo expert, which is what I've done on stream. The original solo expert I did. And then the village restoration. I think this one's pretty OG, and this one's got a lot on it. This one, I think I've spent the most time on this one. I believe. I think this one has quite a few built-up villages, and this is the one where we restored. There's a video on it where we restored an abandoned, rundown village. And I'm going to show you a world in a little bit that was a part of a world that I was in. I was a key holder for that world, and I did some cool stuff. That was one of the worlds I was in someone else's community for a while. And yeah, if this probably looks familiar. What happened here? Oh, it's not loaded in yet. Okay, I was like, what happened? And you guys will probably recognize this if you watch the video. This is the restoration village that we did. We restored this village from its abandoned state, added our own little nice houses over here. So this is my build. Of course, decorated by Pineapple or Fawn. But the build itself is mine. So I built this house. Like, I built the structure of it. And then, you know, she came in and furnished it. This is her house. And you can tell she likes, you know, smaller spaces. But it's very well built. Very nice. You can see how far she's come and how I've come. From, like, that OG to, like, this, you know. And this is all custom, too. She built this all from custom. Of course, you can tell from, you know, the decks and everything. She loves doing farming, so she always does all these farms and stuff. But I think the thing that I like the most about this village is my wide open workstations. So we've got crafting, or like textiles. We've got the kitchen with a custom furnace. You can actually use the grill in there. A little, you know, shipping and receiving area in the back, which is just, you know, for fun. A big storage area, which I definitely could upgrade some of this stuff eventually. This is all kind of like the main workshop workstation. Little balcony. And then upstairs is the armory and like tool station. And you can go up on the roof too. The animals love coming up here too. The vent for the grill or the oven. And then in here, a little secret storage, but it's kind of just it's somewhere to put all the extra fertilizer and stuff, because we were getting so much of it and we had like hardly any use for it because of these things. This is my gas station, which is not a gas station, but it's for the compost bins. But use the compost bins to make the things for your power cells. So I made a little gas station out of it. Put a little bus stop here. Furnished up the gas station all nice. Make it look cool on the inside. This was me. This was me. This was I do some decoration if needed. So this was actually my decoration. And this was all before expert mode came out, guys. So it's pretty OG, not like OG, but some of it's more OG than the others. This is the more recent stuff because this is where we were working a lot before the expert came out. But you guys wanted to see some of my older OG villages, so now you get to see them. This looks like a me thing. And actually, I know there's a lot on this world. This is actually the most complete world we have, I believe. Ooh, when I take you up to the Frostlands, I have a really awesome. Um, it's not complete yet, but it's a Frostlands village. I think you guys are really gonna like. It has a runway and everything. This looks like something I did. I'm not doing joins right now, unfortunately. Yeah, so this looks like the start of something I did. Definitely didn't get very far. Definitely didn't get very far. Maybe this isn't mine. I don't know. Alright, so this looks like an older... So one of the vehicles I was using for a while. Which is pretty cool. So yeah, this looks like a village that I had started and didn't actually do much with, but it definitely looks like mine for sure. Where do we want to go next? That's a pineapple village. I think pineapple is going to start over there. I think where we need to go now is actually it's funny because this was actually going to be my original community server when I was working when I was streaming on different platforms. I had originally wanted this to be a community server because I was part of other people's community servers, and I was like I was so wanting to be able to do that, like have the community servers with other people, and nobody ever had interest in joining my servers. So this just kind of became like my secondary, somewhat original world. And I'm definitely happy with what happened with it, but yeah, I do wish that I could have done some community stuff back in the past. I just never had a community. That's one of Pineapple's. Um, it's one of Pineapple's villages that they just kind of like put off to the side. I don't think there's much done with it yet because it was a very new build of theirs. Let's see where I can go on this bus station. Yeah, this is probably one of the best villages we have with the restoration and all that stuff. Can I go here? No, I have no bus stations. Oh, that's rough because I need to go right here. I need to go right there. This might be a bit of a trip, guys. Actually, where's my Star Wars village? Do I not have a Star Wars? So if I can go to Star Wars, then I can just take the Star Wars cave out of there to that original area. And we did. I can take you guys to the Rebel Village. Because we did build up the Rebel Village. This is the one where we built the Rebel Village up. Like I said, this is probably my most complete world. It's very dark out. Ooh, I got some of my older but newer airships. Let's go ahead and sleep until morning. Alright, so this is the original, I think this is the original Star Wars base that we built up, and yeah, it's pretty well built up. Like, there's not too much customization to it, but, it's definitely expanded a little bit with, like, the farming, and, I think I did a lot of work over here with this. I think I did a lot of the stuff inside, which is where my storage is. Did a lot of storage work, textiles. Gosh, my builds are. I feel like my builds are boring. Like, you look at like my most recent like builds, like all these old ones, I feel are boring. But let's hit that cave and go to the original spot. A lot of my original village in this is actually gone. What is this? Oh yeah. This is this is probably the biggest village that Metal's ever made. So this is Metalhead's village. And it's probably, yeah, like I said, it's probably the biggest village he's ever made. It's a lot of prefabs, but I like this. Actually did something decent. Yeah, I had to put this little path here for Metal to follow because Metal doesn't really know how to use the map very much. So, yeah. So we put those there so Metal could find his way to the cave. And then, yeah, so let's get through this cave. And then we'll be near the original village. Like I said, there's not much left of it. Because I deleted... I broke a lot of it. I actually recorded breaking the tower. I broke the big... I had a skyscraper over there, and I actually destroyed it. I'm kind of sad about it now because I shouldn't have broke it. I shouldn't have destroyed it. But I do have a video about that. So maybe we'll revisit that video one day. Wait, I thought I destroyed that. What did I destroy over here then? There was something over here then. There was something here that I destroyed. I don't remember what it was. I thought I destroyed this. No, it was something here. So my skyscraper's still here. Not finished. Not finished yet. But I thought I did finish these. Maybe I took some of the walls off. Maybe I was gonna destroy it. I don't know. There's actually a little rooftop kitchen, like, eating area up here. It's like a little rooftop restaurant. And actually, believe it or not, you can actually go on, like, pretty much all the levels. They're unfurnished, but these are like little penthouse apartments. I thought I deleted this. Same thing here. Penthouse apartment. Like, this is one of my original, like, very big builds. One of the reasons that I really started building, like, big builds was this thing. Then we got some, like, smaller apartments. These are just, like, little apartments. So there's, like, a few floors of that. Same thing on each floor. Lots of apartments. And now here we start getting into like an office, kind of like conference office area. Conference rooms. main office for like a company or something. And then a big balcony overlooking the main area. And then the main area right here. It's supposed to be kind of like a... Yeah, I definitely didn't do a lot on the inside as far as decoration and everything, but, you know, I have like a little kind of like lobby area. And yeah, we came all the way from like that up there. And these are all those single apartments right here. These are the penthouse apartments right here. That right there is the, um, that restaurant thing. I forgot I didn't delete this. I deleted something else. I'll have to look at the video because there's definitely something else that I broke in this world that I was kind of sad about breaking, but apparently it wasn't this, so that's cool. But yeah, this is the original community server that I was trying to do. It used to be all gated in. I got rid of the gates, though. This used to be a gate here. That's connected to like a little booth here. This is textiles here. Little textiles room. This is like one of the workshops for like stones and other things. I kind of took some of this stuff and brought it to other villages, so it's not as full and complete as it was. This is almost pretty much an abandoned original village, to be honest with you. This is gems right here. Used to be gems. They took the machines out of it. By them, I mean me. Just like the original workshop storage area that had all of my storage. This is like my little farm pavilion where I do all my farming stuff. Nice little farm back here. There used to be something here. There used to be a building here, and I think that was the restaurant where we used to make the food. And then we've got a little fishing thing. Oh, I've got rid of... So there used to be apartments over here as well. There was like a 2-story apartment building complex right here. And I think it went from like here, and it kind of went like in an L shape around this way to about right here. That's no longer there. And yeah, we got our little fishing village over here. Our little fishing shack. A bridge. I did this bridge just in case you have to get like a boat through there, you know? And this just kind of goes through. You can just fish in like any of these spots. And it goes all the way over to this island thing here. I used to fight a brute over here because a brute would always spawn over here. Where else do we need to go? Gosh, there's so many spaces and places. What's up, Chef Eddie? I built a little... Okay, I built a little farm here. We've also got a village out that way. That was my sand village. I hadn't done much in this yet. It was going to be like a farm village, but I never did much. Alright. Let's go over here. I don't know what that is. I don't think that exists. Yep, it doesn't exist anymore. I broke it. What's that, Chef? This on early. on the community service. I don't know what you're trying to say. Sorry. All right, this is my sand village. You can see how my villages got better over time. Made a cool little thing with the cactus here too. A nice little thing to get down to the bottom. And this was something I was working on too. I think this is just an empty. No, this has got stuff in it. Nope, this one's empty. The other one has stuff in it. Excuse me. Not much. I'd start putting stuff in here. And there might be like one. There's one chest down here. For some reason, I don't know. Yeah, this was just kind of to get to level 10 type of village. What else do I have out here? Star Wars over there. Wait, I think we started something there too. There's so many little villages around. There's also this village. I have my Frostlands village. There's so much. There's so much to see. This was my main for a long time until Expert came around. This was my main. Backward oh, excuse me. Backward volume. Awesome. Awesome. My OG World, I had to stop playing it because I accidentally turned off enemies. We'll turn it back on. This was something I built to try to level up the sand village or the beach biome or whatever it is. Never did much over here. Built some prefabs. Have a little bit of storage, but there's really not much over here. But it was a part of our progression. There's some cows over here. I don't know why. I was eventually going to incorporate this stuff into the village. But I never did. That's pretty much it for that one. We got to go to the ice. The Frostlands. Can you stop talking? Thanks. We got to go to the Frostlands. I have my Frostlands village, and I did some pretty cool stuff over there. This right here. This is probably my favorite. Other than the Restoration Village, this is probably my favorite on this server. So, remember, all this was before bus stations. So, we had to do all of this traveling, like, by airship or walking. We couldn't turn on the setting for flying. It was all before that. All right, we're coming up. You can already see some of it. This is my Frostlands village. This is probably my best Frostlands village so far. And it's not done, but you can see there's actually an airstrip. So if you have your aircraft, you can come land it on the airstrip. A little hangar. It did take a lot of time. Traveling back and forth, it took a long time. This is gonna be eventually like a little like kind of check-in center. Where you can come in, like check in for like the airport. It's just kind of a small little workstation I put in, and this is a couple of fireplaces because he needed those because it's cold here. And then I was working on this as well. A huge custom build, connected pieces. That I don't know what this is for, but basically there's I think that's supposed to. Oh yeah, that's supposed to be a connection to the top. So this will be a hallway to get to the top, and then this will be a walkway to get to the bottom. And then this is like where all the storage and production is right now in this village. You come out this way. And it's kind of built onto the mountain. So that's why this is here. Yeah, pretty much switched over when Expert came over. So the reason this is like this is because it's built onto the side of a cliff. So this is like the second level of the cliff, and then we went down into the third level of the cliff, which is that 1, 2, 3. So I was experimenting with like that kind of style building where we built on the cliffs and stuff. And Pineapple was doing some, yeah, you can see it from this angle too, how we kind of have it like built into the cliff face. Pineapple was doing some like random builds over here as well. These are some of Pineapple's little builds. Gardening over here. A nice big, um, big house build. Wide open windows, you'll be able to see out. And up here, I think Pineapple was doing like a restaurant build. I was gonna build something right here as well. I think that was something she was doing to build over here. She didn't really like building over here because of the cold. Yeah, I think she was trying to do like a restaurant over here. Ah! But yeah, so, I think that's pretty much it for my OG worlds. I don't think there's anything else built over here. Definitely want to come back and revisit these one day. We looked at that, we looked at that, we looked at that. There's one more place. It's far, though. It's far. But there's a place down here that I think we were looking at. I don't know if we built much on it yet, but... it's far. Let me check something out really quick. Free crafting. We're going to put free crafting on just so we can put a bus station down. So I can get over there without flying. All the new people coming into the community will be full someday. Oh, yeah. Yeah, eventually I might have to brainstorm some ideas. I don't know what that is. Eventually I might have to brainstorm some ideas on how to combat that. Whether it be, you know, you can only join one of the 2 community server days, or we do sign-ups or something. We have, like, community server tokens where you only get a certain amount every month. I don't remember what this is. Is this one of Metal's builds as well? This looks like a Metalhead village. Definitely looks like a Metalhead style village. And last but not least, there is something over here. I want to check it out and see what it is. I know we're going to be calling it for this one. Don't worry, we do have community server tonight. That is still a plan. I'm not doing this in place of community server. I just wanted to do this to have a little live video out of... People were asking about some of my OG villages. So I figured I'd, you know... I figured I'd show them some of my OG villages. Where it all began, you know? And the beginning of this stream. Beginning of this stream, we started, like, right there where it all began, so... I have a key, so if your lobby gets full, can I join in my own lobby and it'll work? I don't think so. I think you can only have max 8 people in the server. Not just the party, but the server itself at one time. We'll have to combat that when if and when that comes about. We haven't hit capacity where we couldn't let anyone else in yet anyway, so. But to start, it would probably be a first come, first serve basis. I gotta figure out what this is over here. Oh, yeah. This was our original attempt to build on a waterfall. So we're building this village onto the face of the waterfall. I remember that. This is kind of like a little storage slash working facility. I don't have a lot of light. Let me sleep one more time. If it gets full, I think we'll need a system for it. Yeah, we will. This is like a little storage and like work facility. We built a bridge across the water with a view over the waterfall. I remember doing a lot of work over here. I was building a little restaurant type thing here. We had a lot of plans. That's the thing, it's like we always have so many plans, but we don't ever follow through with a lot of them. Because we start, our mind gets sidetracked on something else. I was building a bridge system to come over here, which is where this is. Like a little vent. This is basically to get up. That's pretty much all we got done there so far. We do have another build. Aw, I made this for Pineapple. This is Pineapple's little build down here. I made this for me and Pineapple. What do you think, guys? Isn't it nice? And then Pineapple's got some random builds down here. That's lovely, yeah. I was kind of surprised. I used to put a workbench up here, like, consistently, and she would hate it. She'd always break it and be like, why do you keep putting a workbench up here? I don't know why Brooks is in the rain, but... Yeah, this is the world we spent a lot of time on Star Wars Island. Doesn't look like much is done in this house, but pretty cool. Little farm house. Another little vehicle. And I actually built this when I bought the Lockheed's Lighthouse set. This is my first Lockheed's Lighthouse build. I think this used to be in the middle. I do believe you can control these now, right? I'm starving. repertoire. I could bring some ideas. So if we need a system, we have something there for one. Yeah, we'll brainstorm it. We're not quite there yet. So for these swivels, do we want channels or we want... No, I think it needs to be a driver's seat. It just fell apart. Thought they were gonna fix that though. Oops. Yeah, I don't understand these swivels. They're so broken. Why? Is that gonna help? Why does it fall apart? That's so annoying. This is why I haven't messed with the swivels yet, guys, because they're broken. That's why I haven't messed with the swivels yet. But we'll just put a light back on this side. And call it good. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the tour, honestly. I don't know if there's anything else that I could really show off right now. Oh, I was going to show you the Megabot world. Megabot's a streamer that I used to watch. He doesn't really stream anymore. But I built a map for him, and I also was part of his Lego world for a while. Megabot on Kicks World 1. Let's check that one. And on this world, I think it's the world 1. I used to be like kind of the person that brought all sorts of I was fishing apparently. I can't change settings on this world. Wait, is that mine? Yeah, that's my village. This is like one of my rock top villages. I had these little. I like to put campfires up tall as a beacon to know where you're at. Let's put something away so I can actually have like nothing in my hand or that. So I was doing a lot of experimentation with, you know, custom builds at this point as well. I had a nice big workshop over here. And actually it connected by bridge to this one. Which I think this was a prefab. But still cool nonetheless. So it all like connects together in like a big loop. But I did a lot of work over here actually. A lot of work. So there's like a raised garden over here with a path that goes all the way through it. Didn't finish the garden completely, but do a walkway to go over here. I was planning on doing all sorts of builds over here, which I did start a few of them, but so I have like a gate here to get into this part of the village. Then I just put like a prefab shogun right here on top of this rock. Just a prefab though. I'm checking. Did I link my YouTube channel to Discord? And the find a creator. Let me check. Find a creator. YouTube. Let's check it out. Visit site. I have Chef Beast 000. Is that the one you wanna? Yeah. It looks like the right one because it looks like there's a 2 day ago 2 day ago thing. It looks good to me. So yeah, that was kind of my my village over here, but I'm trying to figure out. I need to figure out where the original village is because this was not the original village that we were building on, but this is definitely my village. Oh, I built a little secret area down here too. So there's like a whole secret area. It's not too secret, but it's a little secret if you don't know where to look. This kind of just like overlooks the edge. Alright, let me look here. That's down here. Where is... I think it's up here. No? I gotta figure out what that is to really determine exactly. And I don't have light in this one, nor can I turn it on. How did you die? How dare you die? I don't know if this is the OG. Sounds good, Doctor. Starving again. Nothing new there, huh? Get back in your area. don't even belong here. Come on, get me up there. Why? Will that help? Yes. I left the whole game, not AFK. Left Fortnite with the lock out of the world. Yeah, this looks like the OG. Is it? No, it's not. This is not the OG world. Unless I'm missing something. Nah, this is not the OG world. Because we were on the water, but we had a lot more built out than that. Alright, this is not the right one. Who's using voice to talk and talking fast? $12.24. 9:30:24. Let's check World 2. See what it is. Make a math chat? Why? Nobody likes math. Holy cannoli. I think this is it. I think this is it. That looks like right here. This area looks like the area that we were building in mostly. But why am I in the Frostlands? Why is there a giant ship up there? These are all questions that I have. Someone's got a village right there. This... Is this mine? Looks like something I might have made, but I don't know. It says your bed. Bed claimed by... Yeah, I guess this is mine. That's horrible. It's a horrible looking ship. I should probably mark that though, huh? I'm gonna mark this with a marker. So I can find it in the future. Pink tree. I don't know what happened to the bottom though. I want to figure out what this is and whose it is. That's mine. I built this. This is my Frostlands village. It's probably one of the first Frostland villages I built. It has towers and a couple signs, a little walkway path, some fires. This I think is a prefab, but still, it's pretty cool. I still think it's pretty cool. It's crazy that he has 3 different worlds. I don't know where to go. There's a pink tree there. We need to go that way. There's so many different villages. There's so many people playing on this world. Somebody flew like all the way around the map. That's probably me, to be honest with you. We need to go here, which is 4,200 meters away. There's probably a lot of vehicles over there, too. Watching it right now? Watching what? Yeah, these are the worlds that really made me want to start doing like community things. Kaz's new video? Oh, gotcha. 3,200? Stream's a little longer than I was planning. $2,800. I believe the original place we spawned in was right here. Gosh, there's so many different markers and everything. That's crazy. But most people built right here, as you can see. $2,200. Lag? Question mark? This is a long trip. Getting closer though. Start of everything is like right here. You want to play on this new world. A whole new world. Oh, a little raspy there. Staircases. Whoa. That's a big one. Typical thing to see in old worlds, guys. Just random staircases going up and up and up. That was the only way to get up. There's nothing here. Well, I mean, there is, kind of. Looks like somebody was going to start a village and never did. Someone did start a village here. Let's mark this, because that's where I want to go next. Someone started a village here. Never finished. More staircases going up and up and up. And I see flying, flying things. Some flyers and ships and stuff in the air already. Oh, look, a bus station. I'll be back. Sounds good. Alright. And yeah, this is someone else's village. It's not mine. Oh, man. A couple of similar villages next to each other. A bunch of stairs. So, over there is one of my villages. Let's go there first. This was one of my villages that I kind of built off to the side. I was going to make this into a landing strip. I never finished it. I don't know what this is. Was this to catch skeleton, like, arrows and stuff? Yeah, just a tiny little village, tiny little farm. Nothing much going on in here. I built a staircase so that way you can just go up and then you can fly over to the other village. At least most of the way there. And they built all these, like, walkways to get from village to village. Oh, man. What is that? Crazy, man. Yeah, this was the server owner's main area, Megabot. This was his little house. Well, I don't know if I'd necessarily call it little, but he had all sorts of stuff in here. Such a cool little, it's like a little piece down here, but then when you go up, it gets bigger. I don't have any light. Let me sleep till morning. Megabot, not Magabot. It's Megabot. No, I think he just got busy with his family and everything. He kind of just, like, eased out of sleeping. Wow, I just slept, that's why. Oh, he's got like a secret passage back here, I think. He was like doing like secret chests and stuff. I think he's got like a little secret area back here. Maybe not back here. He's got like secrets. He holds many secrets. And there's like a little walkway. And then there's yet another area above that. This one has the secret. So this is like a little secret area. I don't know how you get up there though. Yeah, he's got like this little secret area back here. Where all of his secrets, the super secrets. Really not much secretive back here, but... yeah, he built a nice big base. And then he's got this, which goes up all the way to this area, which is where the Flyers park. But you guys want to see mine. This is mine. This was kind of like an area that was for like the community to come in. I remember building this. This is going to be like the upgraded like storage area. And I built an elevator in here too. So this was mine. And it looked like I was working on building it out. I remember doing all that. There's an elevator. Was question mark an elevator there? It looks like it's there. I just don't know what's going on with it. So she gets stuck like right there, huh? Looks like she just needs a little more weight. That was one of my original elevator designs. Looks like she just needs a little more weight to her. I gotta close that off too. Well, I don't know if I have to anymore, but yeah, this was the original community base. So this is essentially what would be our headquarters. This is the equivalent in this server. Because I kind of had like a community place for everyone to come over and grab materials and use my machines and all that stuff. So this part here is all mine. And then I have like a rooftop garden over here. This is where the elevator goes up. It's not a great elevator. I think I just need to add a little bit of weight to it. There's nothing special about this elevator, to be honest. hell that happened. Yeah, apparently there's definitely nothing special about this elevator because it's broken now. Well, anyway, it used to work. Not anymore. I think they've changed things about those dynamic platforms. So it used to go up like this. And then it would go, you could go to this door. And then you could go up here. This is where everybody's ships would go. Because we didn't have the channel systems to lower your ships down. So instead of breaking things, we used to just park them up here. And then we would like be able to board them and take them away to different places from up here. So it's kind of our main platform for our ships. And that's someone else's ship. Don't know where mine is. That's someone else's build down there. That's another person's build down there. I don't know if I had any other builds out here. Sorry, guys. I'm going to be in and out for just a second. You know what? I'm probably going to end stream here because I think that's pretty much it. We can load into the third world. I might be away for just a second while we're loading in, but we'll load in the third world, see if there's anything there. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Those are pretty much all of my OG worlds. This is the last one, so... Yeah, I think this one is, yeah, this one's very unexplored. This was gonna be, this I think was the most recent one, and he never really went anywhere with it. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I'm gonna end stream here. We do have community server tonight, but if you did watch this all the way through, I appreciate you. This is kind of for people if they want to come, come back to the live and look at some of the OG worlds that I had. That's what it's kind of for. I might condense it down and make a little video out of it too. I'm not 100% sure yet, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, everybody, stay awesome and happy building. Peace.